Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
I don't know if it's a requirement. It's kind of responsibility as a business owner to keep your walkways clear.
From Walla Walla and Pendleton to the Tri-Cities and beyond, we'll show you how locals dealt with our first real round of winter.
Plus,
and I will tell you that there's not a single law enforcement officer in the entire county that I've talked to who does not hold you in the highest regard.
We're learning more about Yakima's new police chief. Our Emily Goodell explains what the search process was like.
New at 6. Is Walla Walla getting a Winco? We have the answer many are hoping for.
Later,
they have no idea how good they are yet.
Our Dan Hansen is shining the spotlight tonight on the Richland Bombers boys basketball team.
And is more winter weather on the way? Stacy is here.
It certainly looks that way. We're tracking more snow tonight. Where is it going to land and how long is it going to last? I'll give you all the details. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us for Apple Valley News Now live at 6. I'm Wendy Redman.
I'm Austin Reed. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today's winter weather, well, we're just getting started.
Oh, I know it. So that was round 1. So what can we expect for round 2, and when is it coming? Let's check in with Stacy Lee.
That's a good question, guys. All right, so we are tracking some active snow. We've been seeing that falling in the blues here just outside of Dayton, but as of late, Yakima starting to see some snowflakes tonight. We're not expecting much of accumulation, maybe an inch or less tonight. Tri-Cities looks like it's going to scoot around us. However, don't count out a few stray snowflakes around the region. But as you can see, that snow just moving through Yakima, Wapato, right on down the lower valley through Sunnyside. Those roadways could be slick tonight, so do drive safe out there. 29 degrees, Dust Devil Skycam. It's showing snowflakes here, so possibility of seeing more of those here this evening. Right now, our temperatures on the cool side. We are cold enough to snow all through the area, except for Pendleton, 37 there, 27 Tri-Cities, 29 in Yakima. More impact from that atmospheric river, mainly dealing with Northern California and Oregon tomorrow. However, that'll continue to bring some moisture right up to the corner, northeastern corner there of Oregon, which means the Wallowas and the Blues could be impacted once again. Cold pockets and lingering snow around the area, teens and 20s tonight. Very cold with those stray snow showers this evening. Quieter on our Thursday, but get ready, that doesn't last long. More lowland snow predicted as we head towards the weekend, and then things will dry out, but those cold temperatures, well, they're going to get colder. I'll get all the details to you here coming up in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you, Stacy. After years of departures by Yakima police chiefs brought in from across the country, well, the city has selected longtime YPD captain Sean Boyle now to hold that position.
And new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us local leaders see the change as a new era for the department.
Instead of bringing in a new chief from out of town who plans to leave after a couple of years, for the first time in 3 decades, the Yakima Police Department will have a chief that's been promoted from within.
This is huge. You know, I've advocated for a police leader from within your agency for quite a while, because if an agency is healthy enough, it will produce the leadership that it needs. And he's right here.
Since Boyle joined YPD in 1996, he's worked his way up from an entry-level officer all the way to the head of the department.
His heart is here, and I just think the city is very fortunate, very blessed to have him as our next chief of police.
YPD's previous chief, Matt Murray, directed employees to reduce violent crime while always providing exceptional customer service. He retired last summer after the police union voted they had no confidence in him. Newly sworn in, Chief Boyle says that his goals:
to work well with the community and work with our partners throughout the valley, addressing all crime, not just violent crime. Violent crime is a major piece of what we talk about, but there's a lot of crime out there that's every day hitting the everyday person.
Short-term, Boyle says that means help from newly hired officers and e-bike patrols set to start this summer in downtown Yakima. Long-term options include expanding the PROACT team, bringing back bike patrols, or creating other emphasis units.
Ultimately, I want the people in the community to feel safe when they come downtown.
Plus, revitalizing the YPD Block Watch program, which helps neighborhoods organize to prevent crime.
We can't be everywhere. We have 8 to 10 police officers usually working a day. We need the community support to help us enforce the laws and identify what doesn't look right.
Boyle says staffing is up, with more than a dozen officers in training and plans to recruit more in anticipation of future retirements.
I really want to focus on our the wellness and happiness of the employees that are working in here, and make this an agency where people want to come to work and they strive to be back in our department, which will obviously help fill the ranks.
The focus not just on recruiting the younger generation, but mentoring them.
I'm the first chief that's come up through the ranks in a long time, and I think for me to be successful when I leave, that there's another chief that's coming in to take my place that's already in the department.
Chief Boyle started his police career in the Yakima Police Department and says this is where he also plans to retire. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, Emily, other news tonight. We are learning more about the crash that shut down Sandifer Parkway on Sunday night in Pasco. According to information from the Franklin County Sheriff's Office, a 63-year-old driver from Pasco was trying to exit from the parking lot of STCU Bank onto Sandifer Parkway when it was hit by the white pickup. The 63-year-old driver was then hit by a third vehicle in that same car. 3 children were passengers. One of those passengers, a 4-year-old boy, was not wearing a seatbelt and was not in a safety seat. That boy was thrown from the car through an open window. He suffered serious injuries but is expected to be okay. The 12-year-old passenger also suffered serious injuries and was airlifted to Seattle. The 63-year-old driver was cited for reckless endangerment and other offenses. We will continue to update you when we learn more. Wendy.
6 people lost their home in a fire early this morning in Yakima that caused about $350,000 worth of damage. Take a look. The home, located in the 300 block of North 27th Avenue. Fire officials say the family lost one of their dogs, and the house itself is a total loss. But crews were able to stop the fire from spreading to nearby homes, and thankfully no one was hurt.
One of the most important things is the house did have working smoke alarms. That is not what woke up. The homeowner woke up to the smell of smoke, and that is what, but he said that he did hear his smoke alarms working. We always want to mention that because those truly do save lives.
Absolutely. Fire officials say the cause of the fire is still under investigation, and the Red Cross has been called in to help the family who lost their home.
We're going to head to the Washington legislature, where lawmakers are considering providing free breakfast and lunch to all K-12 students all across the state.
Albert James is in Olympia with why supporters say the food is crucial to student success and how the state's budget woes could challenge the proposal.
We know that if they have access to nutrition, they'll thrive in school, they can learn, grow, and play, and they'll do it in a healthy way.
Under current state law, public, charter, and state tribal education compact schools must provide free meals to any kindergarten through 4th grade student if at least 40% of the school is eligible for a free or reduced lunch. Senate Bill 5352 would expand that benefit to all students regardless of grade or school population, meaning any student could request a free breakfast or lunch.
We talk a lot about academic success, test scores here. We know none of that is attainable if a kid's got issues with being hungry in school.
One student from King County says expanding free meals would provide a great help to families economically struggling, but not enough to qualify for free or reduced food.
It's not that my family can't afford to add money to mine and my siblings' account. I personally just want to take that burden off my family. Having the assurance that I can get lunch anytime would relieve that stress for me too.
However, the state's projected budget shortfall of $12 billion over the next 4 years is casting a shadow on the proposal. Early Learning and K-12 Education Committee Chair Lisa Wellman says crucial funding increases for materials and operating costs, special education, and student transportation will already cost the state an additional $1 billion.
I don't believe we'll be able to fund all of these items, plus meals on top of that, as much as we would like to be providing everything we possibly can to students.
She pressed supporters on what would need to take a back seat. Some say the free meal expansion could be phased in over time, while others say new taxes could support all of the priorities and boost student outcomes.
Washington, still having the second most regressive tax code in the country, creates an opportunity for you to pass progressive new revenue measures that would not only fully fund the big three, but would also add meals to that equation.
Similar legislation was heard in the House Appropriations Committee on Monday. Both bills have yet to be scheduled for a committee vote. At the state capitol in Olympia, I'm Albert James reporting.
Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. We're going to head to Sunnyside coming up, and then
also
I knew
ahead.
we were going to be pretty good. We graduated 3 really good players last year, and a couple guys had a lot of experience, but you never know until you get into it.
We're highlighting the Richland boys basketball team.
And Stacy is back with a look at your full First Alert forecast. And a quick reminder, scan the QR code you see right there on your screen to quickly get the all-new Apple Valley News Now weather app. We'll be right back.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
Looking for the perfect spot to relax? Welcome to Hoops, your new favorite restaurant and bar, where the vibe is clean, the food is delicious, and the staff always friendly. Whether you're in for a night of trivia, around a pool, darts, dancing, pull tabs, or karaoke, Hoops has it all. Great food, great people, Hoops, where every night is a great experience. Hoops Bar. Stop by today for your next great night out.
I'm Drew Henry, tea maker and founder of Revival Tea Company, and we're right here at Yolks Fresh Market. We started in 2018 in Spokane. We are super proud of getting our peppermint from Washington State, our honey from bees in Spokane. We've collaborated with Dry Fly and turned into canned cocktails. We definitely would not be where we're at today without the support from some amazing local partners like Yolks. Oh yeah, the more and more we can work together, that's been a really fun thing as we continue to grow.
Check out Revival Tea at Yolks Fresh Market. Individuals, couples, and families, you could get a refund of up to $1,290 back on taxes paid last year, as well as refunds for 2023 and 2022. Learn more at workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
It's a great time to improve your sleep and pay less during the President's Day mattress event at Walker's. Enjoy the best selection of all your favorite mattress brands. And when you purchase select Serta, Beautyrest, Purple, or Heirloom mattresses, you'll get up to $300 of free furniture and free mattress delivery. Plus, enjoy 5 years no-interest financing, making it the perfect time to improve your sleep for less. This week at all Walker's Furniture locations.
I think this is my favorite. Okay, hon, what do you think of this one?
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. Welcome back to the news at 6. The city of Sunnyside has a council position vacancy. City Manager Mike Gonzalez says that they are now accepting applications for Council Position District 1. That is after the resignation of Martin Beeler. He has served the city since 2021, but officially submitted his resignation on January 29th. Applicants must be able to serve the remainder of the term through December 31st of this year. For more information, just visit the City of Sunnyside's website.
Watering your lawn this summer in Kennewick could cost you more. The Kennewick Irrigation District Board of Directors approved an increase. Based on the acreage of your property in a tiered rate structure, KID customers could see anywhere from an 8 to an 18% increase. Assistant District Manager Jason McShane says several factors played a role in this, one of them being inflation.
It really is just trying to overcome the cost increases that we've seen these last several years. The inflationary rates that we've seen are unprecedented, and I've been at the district for almost 20 years, and to see this type of increases is unique to all of us.
As for why now, McShane says KID in recent years has tried to keep rates low. In 2023, the board voted to not increase rates, but in the last couple of years, costs continued to rise. McShane says they hoped costs would slowly transition. However, that was not the case.
Well, check this out. A top boys basketball team right here in our region of Washington.
How about that? The Richland Bombers boys basketball team is undefeated and is the top-ranked team in their class in the state.
And new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen talks with the team and their coach, who says the team is far from done.
The team is young, graduating 6 seniors last year. While this team is young, nobody told them that. Head coach Earl Streufert is a Richland legend. He has the most wins in Richland High School boys basketball history at over 400. There's a reason for that. He knows how to get the best out of his players. It also doesn't hurt that some of the players are familiar with each other.
We're unique, and on our side of the state's kind of unique in the respect that kids come up through program and they play their way through the AAU leagues and they play together and get to know each other, and then they come here and we just try to get the most out of them. And so, they're getting better and better every week, and we just hope to be our best in late February.
One of those is Lance Hornvitt, a junior guard. He says he's been playing with a lot of his teammates since 2nd grade.
I can always trust my teammates because we've always been playing together. It's kind of like a trust thing. Like I can trust that guy's going to make a shot or that guy's going to play defense.
Hornvitt says that's a big factor when the game is on the line. Landon Northrup is in his 3rd year on the team. Having family attend Richland High School dating back to his dad, playing on the basketball team in the 80s, and more recently his brother, he couldn't wait to put on the green and yellow.
It's been really great the last couple of years. I feel like this team's been a lot like a family to me. People like welcome you, and the fans, just amazing. We're the most packed out gym every year.
Speaking of family, Josiah Scacco is another junior on the team. He moved to Richland his freshman year. He's only known his teammates for a few years, but when he heard the team had the top spot in the 4A class, he wasn't surprised.
We knew we have the skills to take that spot in the state, and I feel like overall we weren't too surprised, but we know that we just got to keep working.
Richland is coming up last season, making the state title game in which they lost to top-ranked Mount Si. Streufert says this team doesn't know how good they are yet. Reporting in Richland, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Dan, thank you for that. Up next for the undefeated Bombers, a matchup on Friday at home with city rival Hanford.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we've been tracking snow all around the area. Most recently here, some snow falling just outside of Yakima, down the Yakima Valley, Wapato, even just hitting Sunnyside with some icy roads. So look for winter driving conditions there. Let's talk about those road conditions. After that snow melted today, we're going to see things get cold and things will get icy. So lots of snow-covered roads, icy conditions starting tonight all around the Tri-Cities, all the way up the Yakima Valley where that snow is falling now. Things will get better as we get to the middle of the day tomorrow. However, roads are going to be very slick out there. And again, want to remind you, you need extra space when you're dealing with snow, wet roads, and ice. You're going to allow yourself a couple of car lengths. When it's dry, you still don't want to tailgate people, but you can be a little closer to that guy in front of you. When it's wet, give yourself 2 car lengths. When it's snowing, you want at least 3 car lengths. And when ice is out there, give yourself 4 car lengths ahead of you just to avoid collisions. Dust Devil Skycam, 27 degrees outside. Our feels like temperature, 18 degrees. Very, very cold, and that cold snap is going to be with us for quite some time. Let's talk about some warnings that are in place. We have an avalanche warning for the north and South Wallowa Mountains in the backcountry areas where a lot of people like to recreate after a bunch of new snow. But this snow fell fast and a lot of it at once on top of an ice pack below. So avalanche danger is very high at this time. We want to be very careful in those areas. Weather pattern continues to bring moisture from that atmospheric river. We'll see lots of snow moving through Oregon tomorrow, eventually making its way just outside of the Columbia Basin. We'll see some snow falling there in the Blues, most of it lingering around the Wallowa Mountains once again and those southern Blue Mountains of Oregon. Let's take a look at our futurecast. A little bit of isolated snow showers through the evening, kind of calm, mostly clear tomorrow, but we'll start to see that percolate down south, and we're going to start to see those snow showers moving through Pendleton. We could see a snowflake or two Friday moving through the Hermiston area, and winter weather advisories there for Pilot Rock, Pendleton, Athena, Milton Freewater into Heppner, Condon, down the Columbia River Gorge, think Hood River area, Multnomah Falls. They're seeing some snow, so get ready for slick roads and again, winter travel conditions, and look for that first alert weather day. What are we thinking snowfall-wise over the next 48 hours? Just a few inches across those upper elevations. Light snow down here in the basin, but the foothills is where we could really see some picking up some significant snow, and of course in those upper elevations. That Arctic blast continues to bring cold air down, and we'll feel those temperatures very chilly tonight, teens and 20s. And like I said, our feels like temperature right now is even colder than the overnight low. There's that 7-day planning forecast, very cold. Look at next week. It's some of those overnight lows down in the teens. Yakima also a cold one as well. Some chilly temperatures in the teens and even colder next week. Let's take a look at Ellensburg, where we could see temperatures drop into the single digits with that Arctic blast continuing to come on down from the north. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston the next few days. Now we could see the snow push through there Friday morning as those temperatures warm will transition, and we could see some sun once that system passed through the area. Planning your day tomorrow, again, going to be very chilly out the door, so get ready. Lots of good stuff going on, and those temperatures cold, so bundle the kiddos up. I don't think we're going to have any delays for most of us, so they'll be at the bus stop early.
Oh my goodness, I think there were a lot of excited kids this morning, though.
I saw lots in my neighborhood making up sledding where there really wasn't sledding.
So, you know, we take what we can get, right?
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Stacy. All right. Still to come here on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, a warning to parents.
Health officials concerned about caffeine addiction in teens and children, plus the recent rise of this product. We'll explain when we come back.
Why wait? The President's Day sale is here early at all Walker's Furniture stores with store-wide discounts and fast delivery. Now is the time to upgrade and save, or enjoy 0% interest financing this week at Walker's.
Get ready for your chance to win big at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. It's time for the Big Money Wheel, where you can spin for your chance to win big cash. Drawings start every Friday and Saturday at 6 p.m. But that's not all. The excitement builds for the Super Spin at 9 p.m., where $30,000 cash is added to the Big Money Wheel. Want even more chances to win? Multiply your entries every Thursday for your shot at becoming one of 4 lucky winners who can spin to win up to $30,000 cash on February 22nd. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
February is all about giving back at Pingree Ford with our annual Peanut Butter Drive. Help us fight hunger in our community by donating any non-perishable food items, like peanut butter, all month long. Every donation goes directly to the Sela Food Bank. And while you're here, now is the perfect time to upgrade to a new ride. All in-stock 2024 models are discounted to make room for the 2025s. That means amazing deals on Ford F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and more. Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
I've always had an eye for opportunity. As a kid, I was hustling, selling candy, mowing lawns, you name it. That drive never left me. The first time I tasted crumble, it was clear to me this was more than just a cookie. From that moment, I knew this was a chance to bring the taste of something new to our neighborhood. But I couldn't do it alone. That's where Happel came in. With their support, I was able to secure the loan that brought Crumble to our community. Where do you credit union?
We're here with what's new this morning. What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Breaking news you need to know.
The latest forecast.
So you're all ready for the day. Get what's new, what's now,
And what's next?
Because we're on all morning long.
Good morning, America.
and Good Morning Northwest.
Put some good in your morning with the #1 most watched morning TV station in town.
Now that's good.
It's the President's Day mattress event at Walker's, where this week, when you purchase select mattresses, you'll get up to $300 of free furniture and free mattress delivery. Plus, enjoy no-interest financing for 5 years. This week at Walker's.
Now to health, just last week, experts from leading health organizations released new guidelines calling for no caffeine for children under the age of 18. But a new study says exposure to caffeine energy products have significantly increased in children and adolescents in recent years.
And it's not always on purpose. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither looks at the research and explains why such exposures appear to be skyrocketing.
The full impact of caffeine on children is still unknown, but it is clear the substance isn't healthy for their developing bodies.
The most common clinical effects that we saw in our study were agitation, nausea, vomiting, and fast heart rate.
Dr. Hannah Hayes is co-author of a new study published in the Journal of Medical Toxicology. She, along with researchers from Nationwide Children's Hospital, found a 17% overall increase in caffeine energy product exposures in children and teens, which were reported to U.S. poison control centers between 2011 and 2023. The exposure rate to caffeinated liquids, such as energy drinks, rose 35% in that time period, and that rate for caffeine powders, like ones taken before exercise, skyrocketed 633%.
I was surprised that almost 70% of the exposures in our study were in children under 6 years of age.
Hayes says those surprising results may be due to the increased availability of these products and colorful packaging, which can be attractive to young children. They're also naturally curious and enjoy exploring their environment, or may see adults drinking these beverages and want to try them. She says the best way to keep children safe from unintended caffeine exposures is to not have them in the house.
However, if you do choose to keep these products in your home, you should store them in a safe place away from children.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. is just minutes away. Coming up.
And Stacy has your ski forecast and an update on our changing weather. And remember, scan that QR code on your screen there to get our new weather app. We'll be right back after this.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
My name is Chris Leap. I'm a dot worker, and I do stuff around the dot area. Originally, I started in Richland in March 2012. I went from Richland to Talent. I just apply on their application. As soon as I'm on my interview, they hire me right on the spot. I did my training at the store. There was no bills, no nothing like that. Now, when you tell me busy, you tell me not busy. It kind of varies from time to time. I just love the people here. Everybody enjoy my sense of humor. Just like working here.
Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
Bad back? Get Good Feet with the personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store. Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Good Feet, good life. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Did you know using the Grocery Outlet app gives you the opportunity to win groceries for life? Imagine never paying for groceries again.
Well, what if I can't decide? Avocados or tomatoes?
Why choose? At Grocery Outlet, you can afford both. And not just the basics. With Grocery Outlet, you'll find all your favorite brands included, including gluten-free pasta and my favorite cookies. Everything's included.
So burgers and steaks for life?
You've got to win first.
Still worth it.
Now that's bargain bliss. Grocery Outlet, bargain market.
2025 is your year to start a new business, and the City of Pasco is here to help. We have newly updated commercial kitchen space and vendor windows available at the Pasco Specialty Kitchen downtown. Mobile food vendors, we've made it faster and easier than ever to get permits and connect with customers, thanks to new citywide regulations for food trucks and hand carts. Visit pasco-wa.gov for more information and join the thriving Pasco community. Naturally transformative.
It's not easy being Mariano Morales' horse. He needs to ride to clients all the time. He does take care of them. He gets the insurance company to pay for medical bills, car repairs, even money for pain and suffering. Looks like it's going to be another busy day. Better get warmed up. After all, I am his best friend.
Hurt in a car wreck? Give me a call.
Big or small, we work them all.
I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
At Jewelry Design Center, we want to be your jeweler for life. We are locally owned and the largest jewelry store in the region, offering you a showroom filled with world-famous brands and designers. We are a team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who create exclusive designs and one-of-a-kind pieces. Take time to think it over, but we are not your average jewelry store. From our hands to your heart, we are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Discover cutting-edge wellness at Augment Wellness today. From cold plunges, infrared saunas, compression therapy, hyperbaric chamber, and our state-of-the-art red light booth. And join us for our grand opening celebration, February 14th in Kennewick.
It's the all-new Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app. Customize forecasts by location. Get alerts, check weather radar, see sky cams and highway cams, plus so much more. The Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app. Download free in the App Store and Google Play.
Next ET.
It's just like an iconic cinematic experience.
Our first look at Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett Johansson in Jurassic World Rebirth. Plus, the Flip-Off trio are...
Spelling the ET.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., our team in Walla Walla and College Place today after the city and surrounding areas get several inches of snow, how people kind of pushed through it and just made it work.
Plus, a local business finds a new location. We'll tell you all about it and where exactly it's going. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Well, for many people across our region, the winter weather is sticking around for the next few days.
It sure is. So let's check in with Stacy Lee. But the question, are we talking snow, rain, or both?
I'm going to say yes, yes, and yes. More than likely snow. But let's take a look at our Schweitzer Mountain Ski report for today. Earlier today up on the mountain, you can see the snowflakes flying around at the Schweitzer Villas, but it didn't slow these skiers down out here. The good news is there's been some fresh new snow over the last several days from last weekend forward. But going forward after this, things are going to just change slightly. What I will tell you is it's going to be cold up on those mountains with cloudy skies tomorrow at Schweitzer. Wind chill 7 degrees. That is like your thickest layers layer up. The base depth there now 75 inches. So again, that's picking up some fresh new snow. Ski Bluewood looking at snow falling tomorrow, 22 degrees. The wind chill making it feel like 11 degrees outside. And up at White Pass, just slightly warmer at 24, but also going to pick up a few snowflakes. Not a lot to write home about. Let's see what we're anticipating as far as snow collection for tomorrow at most of our ski resorts. Bluewood looking the best, picking up about 4 inches. Going into Friday, we could see things transition a little bit. Looking pretty dry at Schweitzer. However, with all that new snow, ski conditions are great. It's just going to be very, very cold, so do bundle up. I'll get to more of your local weather forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy. Overnight, the city of Walla Walla received a heavy amount of snowfall.
Yeah, that they did. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma spent the day talking with local business owners there. She says downtown Walla Walla businesses didn't let the snow slow them down.
The responsibility as a business owner to keep your walkways clear.
As snow hit the sidewalks, Mike Donnelly and Craig Keister, who are business owners in Walla Walla, say they got straight to shoveling off snow to be able to provide a safe walkway for people.
Being part of the business community, we have an obligation to the town, to the public, try to keep the sidewalks as safe as we can. The city does their part, and we try to do our part.
Donnelly and Keister say despite rolling up their sleeves, the snow views were worth it.
It was a gorgeous morning.
I thought it was beautiful. It's nice to have it finally this year. It's been a long dry spell.
But this beautiful view can make a usual routine for some utility workers and not as simple as any other regular day. Casey Town, a sanitation worker for the city of Walla Walla, says driving the truck isn't the tough part of his job once snow starts to pile up.
Trying to wheel the cans to the truck makes it a little more difficult.
As for how it affects business,
we sell a lot of winter clothing, so it's good for that. Once people get up and the streets are plowed, it's not a real problem, I don't think.
The first day of snow is kind of a novelty, so people, they want to play in it and goof around in it, and they're less inclined to go out and drive around. But after a day or so, the newness wears off and people realize we got to get back to going to work and going shopping and taking care of your family.
Apple Valley News Now viewer Martha with First Congregational Church called us this morning to tell everyone that the church will be having an emergency overnight warming shelter through Sunday from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Reporting in Walla Walla, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, thank you for that, Monique. Now, we saw many local school delays throughout the region today. Of course, Walla Walla and Pendleton were shut down, but the only district in the Tri-Cities to close all day was Pasco.
The district says at first it was just a 2-hour delay, but after further consideration and due to the hazardous weather and road conditions out there, Pasco administration decided just to close all day. All athletic and school events slated for tonight are also canceled. Many people wondered why, but the district says in large part it was because there are just so many students who live out in rural areas and it was just better to err on the side of caution.
They also said their team works closely with transportation and safety officials to assess road conditions early in the morning. Based on their reports, it was clear that roads were unsafe for buses and personal vehicles. Heads up, dangerous avalanche conditions right now for the southern Wallowas. And this is in effect through tomorrow at 6 a.m. Officials say it would be very likely for a backcountry traveler to trigger a large and deadly avalanche. So travel in avalanche terrain tonight, not recommended.
A snowplow truck clearing the road got rear-ended and is now out of service. WashDOT says this happened in Everett this morning. Shortly after that, an incident response team truck was hit in Kirkland while responding to a crash out there. That truck also damaged. Thankfully, the crew members were not hurt. But tonight, WashDOT says everybody slow down, don't drive distracted, and watch out for their vehicles clearing roads and responding to wrecks.
Developing tonight and new at 6:30, a fight at a local high school has police asking for your help tonight. It happened last night during the Pasco High and Hanford High varsity boys basketball game. Police say both students and adults were involved. If you have pictures or video of the incident, police want to see it. You can submit it through their community request portal. We'll have more on this story throughout the week.
The city of Walla Walla is now confirming that Winco is setting up shop. City officials say this collaboration happened after Winco reached out to them. The two groups got straight to planning on it. Through financial support from the state legislature in 2023, the city says they were able to put the final touches on something that's been a long time coming for their community.
Winco locating at this particular piece of property is the city is been working on the Myra Road extension. This has been a 20-year endeavor for Myra Road, and we're down to the last phase, and it's about a $12 million project that will open up the fourth leg of the intersection where Myra tees into State Route 125 and then extend all the way down to Tomarison.
The city manager says this project will add about 50 acres of commercial development and around 27 acres of land for residential development. If all goes as planned, you can expect to shop at the new Winco in the summer of 2026.
On the national front, President Donald Trump today took executive action banning transgender women from competing in women's sports. Trump signed an executive order titled Keeping Men Out of Women's Sports at a signing ceremony in the East Room, surrounded by dozens of women and some young girls in athletic uniforms. The order is two-pronged, leaning on compliance, which prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex and education programs or activities that receive funding from the federal government.
With this executive order, the war on women's sports is over. We're putting every school receiving taxpayer dollars on notice that if you let men take over women's sports teams or invade your locker rooms, you will be investigated for violations of Title IX and risk your federal funding. There will be no federal funding.
Trump's latest measure comes as his administration has already sought to target transgender rights through executive action, some of which is already facing some legal challenges. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30. Stacy returns with your full First Alert forecast, and you may notice that QR code. We've been popping it up throughout our newscast tonight. It's super easy. Get your phone out and you take a picture, right?
You scan it.
You scan it. See, I'm always confused, and I know a lot of people are. I'm still getting the hang of things.
You use the camera function.
Yes, use the camera function, and then it goes right to our brand new Apple Valley News Now weather app. It's super cool, so download it today. We'll be right back.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by the Manthei Group Cross Country Mortgage.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
I was suicidal all the time, thinking about it nonstop, every day, every moment.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing NeuroStim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. At NeuroStim TMS, we treat the root of the problem with a series of short daily treatments. Using a non-invasive magnetic field, TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
The treatment just completely, fundamentally changed my life.
Visit neurostimtms.com today or call to schedule your free consultation at any of our 12 Washington state locations.
Get ready for your chance to win big at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. It's time for the Big Money Wheel, where you can spin for your chance to win big cash. Drawings start every Friday and Saturday at 6 p.m. But that's not all. The excitement builds for the Super Spin at 9 p.m., where $30,000 cash is added to the Big Money Wheel. Want even more chances to win? Multiply your entries every Thursday for your shot at becoming one of 4 lucky winners who can spin to win up to $30,000 cash on February 22nd. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Colorado means a lot of things to a lot of people, but to us, it's home, where we've been crafting mattresses with unrivaled quality for well over 30 years. And in that time, we've never lost sight of the belief that everyone deserves a great night's sleep, which is why we're proud to introduce the budget-friendly Colorado mattress with the support of over 600 individually wrapped coils and made in the USA at our very own factory. The Colorado's the perfect combination of comfort and value. The Colorado mattress, only at Denver Mattress.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off, plus a free thermostat on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we've been tracking some snow around the region all afternoon and this evening. Some of it has made it over the hills into the Yakima Valley. We've been seeing some light snow falling in Yakima, moving its way down towards Sunnyside and the Grandview area. Not heavy, but just enough to get those roadways to be a little bit slick. Let's talk road conditions. And again, with all the snow that was out there, the wet roads are now freezing over tonight. So we're tracking some ice developing through the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area, right up I-82 between Yakima and Sunnyside. That's where we're going to really want to keep an eye. But basically, all the roads around the area have the potential of having some black ice. So again, we want to plan for extra time. Think about your driving conditions late tonight, early tomorrow morning. By the afternoon, most of the roadways will just be wet and not as slick out there. So drive safely, drive for the conditions. Dust Devil Skycam, 27 degrees. Take a look at our feels like temp, 18 with light winds at 9 miles per hour. It feels very, very chilly tonight, so do bundle up if you're heading outside or have any more activities. Let's talk about the weather coming up in the next couple of days. We've been talking about that atmospheric river. You've been hearing that word thrown around a lot. It continues to bring moisture in, really inundating Northern California all the way down, dipping down some moisture needed in the LA area. But this next wave is going to bring lots of snow right on through Oregon, and it eventually makes it up to the corner right here on the edge. So the Wallowas, the Blue Mountains, and the John Day area, that is where we're going to see some heavy snow developing once again later on Friday. And we'll see that here on our Futurecast. Some stray scattered snow showers through the region. Pay attention down here. That's when we're going to see that snow coming in, that moisture from that atmospheric river. Pendleton, Hermiston could get a taste of that, Walla Walla and Dayton. So that's why there is a winter weather advisory. It kicks in tomorrow night through Friday night, where we could see an additional 2 to 4 inches in the foothills of the Blues, that John Day Basin, 2 to 4 inches. We even have winter weather advisories down towards the Portland area, where unbelievably I've been seeing my friends post photos of the Oregon coast with snow out there on the coast. Rare. We will continue to see snow accumulate in our mountains and mountain passes. A lot less here in the lower elevations. We call this a little donut that kind of stays dry, but a few flakes still possible overnight tonight. More so through the Blue Mountains here, Tollgate, Cabbage Hill, Battle Mountain Summit. That's where we're expecting to pick it up. Cold weather continues. That Arctic blast continues to inundate our area, and that's going to be the weather pattern going forward. Look at these temperatures tonight, teens and 20s. Going forward on our 7-day planner, you'll start to see those temperatures dropping down even colder as we get into next week. In fact, some of our areas will see temperatures down in the single digits. Here's Yakima 7-day planner. Daytime highs staying below the freezing level. Ellensburg, very cold there as well, with single-digit overnight lows, so frigid weather there. Walla Walla, now that's where we could see the best potential for snow over the next several days. We'll keep a close eye on that, see what develops there. In Hermiston, we could see a little bit of light snow on Friday, so look for a first alert weather day going into the weekend. The thing to think about is those roadways late tonight, early tomorrow, still slick out there, black ice, it sneaks up on you, so drive safe.
Yeah, absolutely. With all that snow melting, keeping the roadways wet and then freezing overnight, like you're saying.
Yeah,
oh,
the feels like temp is 18, so those roads are very cold tonight, so be safe.
And your kids enjoyed the snow this morning. We were talking a little bit about that in the 5 o'clock, but.
Yeah, you can head on over to my Facebook page and check out my littlest shoveling with a shovel about this big.
Yeah. Her little sand shovel. She's helping Mom. It was adorable. The cutest thing I've seen.
Well, I picked up my kids from school around 2 o'clock today, and they're like, "Daddy, the snow's all gone." They were not happy.
Oh, they missed it.
Yeah. No, they saw it this morning, but they still wanted it, late.
Yeah, it was too short-lived.
It was too short-lived.
Well,
yeah. All right.
Maybe the next round, right? All right. Well, coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30. Wednesdays are the best days when we get to feature Operation Best Friend.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay, hon, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
Those of us who've been around a while may remember the TV game show, The $50,000 Pyramid of Cash. Well, guess what? Legends Casino Hotel is presenting its own $50,000 pyramid every Thursday in February. Use your Legends Rewards card to earn entries for the drawings. You could be selected to roll the dice and climb each level to turn $1,000 into $50K. This is no pyramid scheme. Ouch. Yeah, we remember those too. So make like an Egyptian and play Pyramids of Cash in February.
Broadmoor RV's President's Day sale is here, happening all month long. Buy any RV in February and get a gold starter kit, a $350 value, free. We deliver better people, better service, and better prices. Rediscover the joy of camping and start your next adventure. Broadmoor RV, we make camping fun again.
Why wait? The President's Day sale is here early at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores with store-wide discounts and fast delivery from our huge local inventory so you can transform your home your way. Choose that bedroom set you've been dreaming of. Refresh your living space. Grab the hottest new styles that just arrived or enjoy no money down financing to make it all yours. Only at Walker's, where quality just costs less.
Prosser Memorial Health has moved. All hospital services, including the family birthplace and emergency department, are now in our brand new state-of-the-art facility located at 200 Prosser Health Drive. After 78 years serving this amazing community, we're excited to provide care in a hospital designed with you in mind. Prosser Memorial Health Hospital has moved to 200 Prosser Health Drive. Visit prosserhealth.org to learn more. This is how we care.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps clean it up. Western National Insurance. That's the power of nice.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
We are taking a break from the cold weather to warm your heart and hopefully help you find your forever new best friend.
Yes, so today's Operation Best Friend is Chalet. She is a German Shepherd mix who has more than just a few tricks up her sleeves, or her paws, I should say.
I got to meet her in the studio the other day. Now, she's a big girl. She weighs in at 74 pounds. Chalet's food is food motivated, eager to please, knows a lot of commands, including high five, shake, and center.
Shake and center, that's a new one. Center, okay. She also absolutely loves to go for rides in the car. You can learn more about her and our other pets we feature on Operation Best Friend at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Her adoption fee at the Tri-City Animal Services is just $50.
All right, we have a special surprise for you when we come back. So you stay right there.
Okay.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
I've always had an eye for opportunity. As a kid, I was hustling, selling candy, mowing lawns, you name it. That drive never left me. The first time I tasted crumble, it was clear to me this was more than just a cookie. From that moment, I knew this was a chance to bring the taste of something new to our neighborhood. But I couldn't do it alone. That's where Hapo came in. With their support, I was able to secure the loan that brought Crumble to our community. Where do you credit union?
Escape to extraordinary luxury aboard Water to Wine Cruises' magnificent 74-foot yacht on the Columbia River. Savor exquisite Northwest wines and gourmet cuisine while gliding past breathtaking vistas. Whether it's an intimate dinner, special celebration, or corporate event, our elegant vessel creates unforgettable moments against stunning sunsets. Experience the ultimate river journey at watertowinecruises.com.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bath Fitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
I'm a real wild one. Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Wild Edition goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a 24 Bronco Sport 4x4 for just $299 a month for 36 months, plus 2 years free maintenance. Only your local Ford dealer.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back, everybody. Before we get to final weather, I'll let you take it away.
Well, it is National Weather Person's Day, and so of course we wanted to honor our own very Stacy Lee.
Oh, look.
And give Josh
adorable.
a shout out as well, because we love you guys. You guys are so great, and you guys got us ready for the snow that we were able to draw in.
What a perfect day for that, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of snow. And
yeah, so it was good to have your forecast, so we knew what to expect. And
so what does it say?
It says we love Stacy and Josh.
Oh, that's cute.
We
I
do.
thought it said Stacy plus Josh.
Oh, no.
They're not a thing. They're not a thing.
Right. We'll clear that up right now. That's an and sign.
Oh, that's adorable. Well, thank you guys. Yeah, it's been a lot of work lately. Lots of active weather going, and we'll continue to see that. But yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, happy Weather Person's Day.
Yes, to you.
As a good friend told me, you don't have to get it right. Weather guesser. Is the
Weather
title.
guesser. Be the best guesser you can.
Exactly.
That's the key.
Hopefully it pans out, right? Yeah. All right, on the weather note, let's take a look at our viewer photo of the day. This is Alan Rither. He likes to send us his weather photos, and he captured some of that snow today. If you'd like to see your weather photo on TV, again, you guys explained the QR code. Use your phone, turn the camera on.
I tried to.
Take a picture of that, or you can just go to applevalleynewsnow.com, click on the weather tab, and you'll see submit a photo here. That's another way to get around it. All right, let's talk about tomorrow morning. Cold out the door, especially in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. You know, not that 23 is balmy by any means, but teens very, very cold. And those temperatures are not going to warm up a whole lot throughout the day, where we could start to see some snow developing, especially in the foothills of the Blues, the Walla Walla area. Your 7-day planning forecast, take a look at that. I'm really looking into next week, and they keep talking about an even bigger Arctic blast, as if it hasn't been cold enough. But check out some of those overnight lows, guys. We're talking teens, and some of our areas are even going to see temperatures down in the single digits. So things kind of dry out next week for some of us, but then those cold temperatures stick around. Now take a look at Walla Walla. That's where we have a chance of getting more snow, and I love the stories we did with the folks in Walla Walla. They love the snow, and I hope you like shoveling it, because it looks like you might be doing a little bit more of that. And then again, those very cold temperatures, we could see single digits, especially in the Kittitas Valley. So drive safe tonight, and yeah, stay nice and warm.
Very good.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us for the news at 6.
Updates at applevalleynewsnow.com. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.